I asked to date you so many times and you say no.
That's not true! Hello! Welcome to Sitting in the Car. I am back with a returning guest. First returning guest on Sitting in the Car. Good old Joshua. Things might be a little reversed here. We're actually sitting in his car today, and I'm in the passenger seat, which is a little different. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. So, what's up, Josh?
Nothing, yo. I was much different from the last time.
Yeah, that's why we're redoing it, because you know Josh has gone
through some shit.
Some growth.
I'm a new man. I'm happier. Yo, life's good.
Yeah, and I'm
life rips, bro.
Life rips.
Let's go. I don't know, man. Shit's good now.
Explain how it's good.
You ever just feel like I'm not gonna talk about everything. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, but like in a sense of freer.
Yeah.
If that makes
like
sense.
Your last name?
Ferrer? Freer? Fuck out of here.
Ferrer is freer.
Ferrer. Everyone calls it
freer.
Ferrer
is freer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yes, I do know what you mean. Like,
I just feel a lot of. I went through a lot. And like, yo, just like, I always saw like the bad shit. I always focused on the bad shit. I always manifested the bad shit. Because you know, it's easy to get sad.
I love manifestation.
You know what I mean? It's easy to get sad. Easy to just be in that hole and be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm sad. The whole world sucks. And it wasn't until like one of our friends was like, yo, like, the more you think about bad shit, the more bad shit's gonna happen. The more you think about good shit, it's gonna happen. And just, I found myself again and I was like, yo, I'm fucking lit, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm fucking hilarious. Like, I'm the shit.
That's why you're returning guest. I don't think I would be bringing anybody on here that wasn't the shit. So
right? So yo, life's good.
Oh, that's good. I'm so happy that you're finally.
Uzi dropped his album twice, bro. That's sick. Jay Electra, what? I don't know if I'm saying his last name or last thing right, but he dropped an album, and that's been like 40 years in the making. Like this guy, it's crazy. Like yo, life really is good.
And he got Jay-Z's feature, which is hard to get. It's not an easy feature to get.
That's true.
So good for him.
Yo, life's just.
That's good. So I'm glad. You know when last time you're like, I'm in a good place, so it's fine.
Yeah, I was not in a good place.
This time, Josh was actually in a good place.
I thought what I was going through back then was what I thought what happiness was. And now that I experience pure happiness now, bro, it just shit's good, bro. Like,
it's different.
I just been smiling. I wake up happy, and I'm like, yo. Yeah, I listen to Chance's how great, you know, the how great is our God. Yo, listen to that every morning just to get yourself a good vibe.
Man of God now.
Yeah,
which is lovely to see.
Shout out Thea. Shout out King's Chapel. Let's get it.
Look at this guy's cheesing.
Yo, I'm just like,
cool, man.
Did you finally listen to the Janae album?
I did listen to the Janae album. See, it's music always comes back to it. The Janae album is just like it's a good healing album. Yeah, it's just like good spiritual. She speaks from the heart, and it speaks to your heart,
bro. And
I'm just like, yeah, like I might not have gone through the exact experience she did, but it's something you can relate to. It's so relatable in every way. Like every song, you're just like, yeah, like it's a spiritual. It's a good mix. So the beginning of the album, it's kind of like, yeah, like I'm back on my bullshit. And then she goes into like the deeper, and you're just like, yeah.
I think it was perfect for me because on Tuesday when I was painting my room and taking down my posters, it felt like an end of chapter of my life. Yeah. And like everything that happened in that room, like all the bad shit that happened, all the like the.
Josh can't say room.
I can't.
Room.
So I'll be at work and I'll be like, did you want rum in your coffee? And the people will be like, I don't want rum. And I was like, where did you hear rum?
Room. Anyways, continue, sorry.
Yeah, so like when I was, you know, all the bad vibes and that shit, that all cleared out, and then I was playing the Janae album, and it was just like, you know what I mean? It was just like, yo,
cathartic is good. Yeah,
just like getting rid of all the bad vibes, closing one chapter of my life, moving on to a newer and better life. And yo, life's just good. Life's
bro.
Good. Life rips, dog.
That's sick.
But no, that's a good album. Uzi's album, The Eternal Take, just is fucking come on, bro. On Friday when it dropped, I was legit contemplating of driving back home because I parked at BCIT, boom, closed, freaking opened my phone and it was like I dropped Eternal Take, blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home because I'm not gonna go to class. I was like, fuck this. This
is more important. I need the person.
I need to listen to this, bro. But yeah, no, I remember that day. That day was the best day of my life. I can tell you that. Because it was sunny outside. I was just having a good vibe.
Best day of your whole life?
Okay, no, obviously other shit's gonna be better than that, you know.
Best day of my life so far.
Yeah. 2020's been super shit. Let me just tell you that.
That's true.
So.
That's like literally like if that's the highlight of your year, then you know that's actually where it checks out. That's where it checks out.
The 2020's just been going down.
It really has, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna keep our hopes high.
I didn't think it could get worse. Like after Kobe, that shit still hits me. Let me tell you.
I saw a tweet. It was like, "Do you think Kobe was like the glue that was holding the world together?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah," because ever
Probably.
since then, it's just like boom, boom, like all NBA, everything's getting canceled, and I feel really bad for LeBron.
Sucks. Yeah.
He
LeBron
really had
to
it.
fuck
Oh
these guys,
man,
dog.
he had it this year, and now they got it canceled.
AD, yo,
And
Dion
even
Waiters
then,
hasn't played yet, and
he
we
wasn't
didn't know how
salty.
he was
His
gonna be.
tweet was so good. He's like, "Oh my god, guys, take care." I was like, "Braun, this was your fucking year, my guy. Like you
Did
were
you see
really."
the one tweet
he
someone
keeps
said?
getting played by the universe, and I don't like it.
Did you see that one tweet? People are like, no NBA player has said prayers up to Rudy yet. They all hate him.
Honestly, though.
Oh, that
Especially,
video.
dude, that video of him like touching everything, it just kind of like,
That's
dude,
just
you played
hilarious.
yourself there.
And then there's that one tweet where it was like, Jazz players said that he was touching everything in the locker room that day and was like touching players. Bro. But I felt bad for him. Did you see his Instagram post where he was like, I've been going through a lot? I was like, shit, man, I can't laugh at him no more.
Because I've been going through a lot too. Yeah. Honestly, it's fine. It's been interesting. It's very like a shift in like perspective. It's, you know what? It is a new decade, and I think it sets the precedent. It's like almost like a cleansing in a weird way. Like everything is done.
All the bad, yeah.
Like if it kind of makes you like all this NBA, everything that's getting canceled are like low-key distractions from people like living life. Not distractions, but do you see what I'm saying? It's like such a routine. Olympics happen every 4 years. MLB and NBA, like the season. Everything is just like shift upside down.
In what way? So now you can just focus on yourself?
No, but like it really makes you. It changes the course of the world that's been going on for so long. The routine of the world and life.
Oh yeah.
It kind of shifts it upside down.
So now
and
it's kind of like shaking you, kind of making you,
to kind of just see like what do we do without these things?
Yeah,
we haven't, you know.
Definitely, when the news broke that the NBA got canceled, I tried to take a shower and I was like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do? Read now? Like, I have nothing now. What are you talking about, bro?"
So it's just interesting to see like all these huge. It just the world is like turned upside down.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that this is the year, like a beginning of a new decade and stuff. That this is all happening. It just all seems very like serendipitous, like, you know, bigger power at play kind of vibe for me, because it's like the timing of everything and like, just, you know, it's a lot happening in the world all at once. I'm just like, what's going on right now? I think it really makes people like shift their priorities and really become solidified in who they are, instead of, you can't be wishy-washy anymore. You gotta know what's up, you know?
Wishy-washy. I don't use that word at someone.
Yeah, thanks. I'm old and stuff, that's why.
No, I like that. I'm old.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's fucked. But whatever, it's cool.
Sure,
Life still rips.
always rips. Crystalia, shout out. We should get life rip tattoos.
I was gonna
Life
get that.
rips is a good
Me and
tattoo.
Sunny were actually gonna get Igor tattoos.
I low-key just wanted like Igor tattoos. I just wanted
of the
like
album?
little tiny like
I
life
don't
rips.
know if I want it here on my thighs. I just want
I don't know.
thigh tattoos. I don't know why.
Like a cute.
Because that's what Tyler
Instagram?
has, bro.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Tyler has thigh tattoos of all his albums.
Oh,
so
yeah, I
so me and
guess
Sunny,
so.
we're gonna get Igor because that album literally changed me, I guess you could say. No, not really. It was just helped me. What I was going through when that album dropped was literally everything that I related to on like.
Honestly, that's how I felt about Lemonade. Like Beyonce's Lemonade.
Oh really?
Like to this day.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, you obviously made me not be able to relate to it that much, but when she dropped Lemonade and the way she dropped and this, it was like she made it for me. Like the time in my life that album dropped, I was like, I like needed this
shit that
more.
you're going through was just like on point with everything. Yeah, there you go.
Even the sequence of songs, I was like, yo, honestly, yes, this is what I needed right now. And Bae just had me. Like she just like got me at that point in my life, and I was like, that's how I feel about Lemonade. Like I always will. Just like it's my favorite album of all time.
Did you see a thing where Eric Andre pranked Beyonce fans with Jimmy Kimmel? So they had fans go in and say a message to Beyonce, and he came out dressed like Beyonce and covered his face and would tap their shoulder, and they're like, "Beyonce, I love you." Like they start crying, and he's like, "Can I get a hug?" And then he'll be like this, and they'll be like, "Who the fuck are you?" and it's so funny. You have to watch it. It's so funny because like, could you just imagine like, oh my god,
yeah,
Beyonce.
I'd be pissed. I'd be like,
it's Eric Andre.
It's Eric Andre. Out of all people, I know for it to be Eric Andre. Oh my god, it's like a bummer. It's like a bummer in every sense of the word.
Did you know how his show was the wildest? At one point, he didn't shower for like a month, for like 9 months.
That guy's like out here.
Like that,
in
like
a
he was
different
committed
way.
to the bit.
Yeah.
Because some guests would come on and be like, yo, why does it smell like this? And his hair would be like all girl. Oh man.
That's so disgusting.
Like not for. Ugh.
Not showering for 9 months, dude. That
stank, bro.
Gross. Like you feel gross. It's not even like a flex anymore. Like you just feel gross. Imagine like, oh no.
I'll do days where like I won't shower in the morning, but I'll shower at night. And like by the time I get to nighttime, I'll be like, yo, I need to take a shower now. I feel weird. You know what I mean? I love showering. Do you shower in the morning or do you shower at night?
I'm a night shower.
Really?
You know what, morning shower, people that, okay, I understand people shower at night and then also shower in the morning. I can respect that.
I respect that.
People that only shower in the morning,
I do
psychopaths.
I do that. I like
you know, okay, so you live your whole day, at the end of your day, when you have all the gunk on you, your sweat, your disgustingness.
No, when I get home, I wipe down, I do my face routine.
Doesn't matter.
And
your whole body. Like, clean what?
Everything.
Then you might as well take a shower.
No, because then I gotta get in the tub.
That's wild to me. So people will just like have a gross body, like just your whole body, the day you went through is on you. Then you get in your bed. Now your day's in your bed. Your bed is all gross. Like, what is the point of that? And then you're just living in your filth because it's not like you're changing your bed sheets every day. And you're just living in your filth and you wake up and take a shower in the morning. What is the point of that? I get it, some people need a shower in the morning to like wake themselves up. That's cool, different purpose. If you go to sleep without taking a shower, get out of here. I'm not getting in your bed. You're getting in my bed. It's like a deal breaker for me. Don't be, that's your whole, like your sweat.
So you're gonna go through the day all gross?
No, because once you shower, like let's say you don't shower in the morning, right? Once you shower at night, you're just sleeping. What are you, like working out in your sleep?
Okay, yeah.
You're just sleeping, and especially if you're taking a night shower all the time, your bed is never disgusting because you've freshly showered every time. You get into your bed, like you're mildly sweating. You're not running a marathon in your sleep. Like you're totally fine when you're sleeping. You're not like, I don't know, like going through the day. There's not like gross shit hitting you all the time, and like in the world, like we don't live in a very like pollution heavy country or
I guess
anything.
you're showering more now.
But imagine if you lived in a pollution heavy country, all that shit is on you.
Okay, that makes more sense if you're. But
and now it's in your bed.
Canada doesn't have that pollution.
Yeah, but still, you still like sweat from the day. You have like the grossness from the day on you.
Wash down.
But what do you mean wash
down? 2 showers
it's
a
not
day,
the
bro.
same.
You're gonna run out of underwear, but then
no,
you gotta
but
do
that's what I'm
turnovers.
saying. I don't take a shower in the morning. I don't need a shower to wake
I have
me
to shower
up.
in the morning, bro. I have to feel clean.
See, that's fine.
when I
That
get
makes
out.
sense. Then that's what it is. Listen, but like if you don't shower at night, get the.
You know what this reminds me of? This is why I started listening to the Joe Budden podcast, where they're talking about like eating girls out, and if you know it's about to get weird.
I'm just kidding.
Would you rather have the girl, clean up down there, blah blah? And Rory was like, nah.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm
He's
actually
like, nah. I want to taste your day.
Jesus Christ, stop.
That's the reason why I started listening to it. 'Cause I was like, bro, that's wild. Subscribe. Let's go.
That's the energy I'm coming for in 2020. I want to taste your day.
Oh,
if somebody said that to me, I would like.
Do you know how happy I'm that I started listening to Joe Budden's podcast?
Honestly,
Because now I can act wild, bro.
you like feel justified in your acting wild?
Bro.
Okay.
Justifiable sin. That's why I've been talking to Althea about that.
Justifiable sin.
Because I started. Oh, I shouldn't actually. I've been doing some sins. I've been trying to tell her, like, yo, it's justifiable, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not gonna pay fucking $14 for one ring. So let me just grip it real quick and just head out. This is it, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see it.
He stole that.
I didn't. My friend did. Thank you for stealing my ring.
Why? Just like the thrill. Just like the minimal thrill that you get from like.
Well,
stealing.
no, it's not a thrill. It's logic. $14 for a bunch of rings that I don't like, and I only like this
multiple
one.
rings.
There's like 5 rings, so I just took the one, or she took the one ring. It's fine.
Hey man, if you can live with it and you're good with the Lord.
Yo, it's good.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad. Josh has his favorite album of all time.
Yo, the greatest album of all time.
You know this is also Randy's greatest album of all time.
Yeah, I forgot to talk to him about music.
This is Josh's.
It's a masterpiece, bro.
This is his most favorite album of all time. What is this, Josh? You talked to us about this. It is my
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Beautiful Dark Twisted
Yo, I heard
Fantasy.
stories about how like
By
in the
Kanye
studio,
West. This is a good album, no doubt. It's not my favorite Kanye
What's your
album.
favorite Kanye album?
808s and Heartbreak.
See, I hated that album, until I actually sat down and listened to it.
Yeah, you gotta go through some shit to appreciate that album. I also, I really like 808 and Heartbreak, and Graduation is also very good, obviously. But that's like, what else? That's not.
How would you rank his
That's not a
albums?
hot take.
How would you rank his albums?
Ooh, it changes depending on where I'm in life, honestly.
That's for me.
My Kanye album list always changes. Like Pablo was way like lower,
Same,
but
and then
recently it's
coming
up.
back up.
Yeah. Same with Yeezus. Like when it first came out,
I didn't like
this is
Yeezus. I was
whatever.
like, yo, fuck Yeezus. Like, what is this garbage? Now I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah,
this is
Yeezus-
actually ahead of its time type of stuff.
Yeah. Like now I listen back to it, I'm like, yo, you know what? Like I respect this. Same thing with Pablo. When it first came out, I was like, yo, this is like
I loved it, and then I
low-key canceled Kanye because I was like, yo, this is trash. Like I was not down for that album at all.
For Pablo?
Yeah. I don't know what I was going through at that time. I listened to the
loved him
album.
more
I was
after
like,
that.
what the hell? What do you mean?
I loved him more because of that.
Yeah, so I was like, why is everybody always repping this shit? Then I listened to it again like
And
last
you were
year,
like, yo.
and I was like, I get it. And I've been bumping it since then too. People are like, this is old. I'm like, yeah, I'm rediscovering. Okay, leave me alone. But Kanye's been always ahead of his time. I have a very complicated relationship with Kanye West because of
What's going on right now?
no, and just like how he is and what he does, and it's
Is he
like
still trying to like? Is he still supporting Trump? Is he still like more about it, or is he?
I don't know. He's obviously going through. I can't even get into Kanye. Like I just have so much to like say about it.
Yo,
and-
me and Kanye went through the same things, kind of. Because during Ye, he was supporting someone that many other people didn't like. And I kind of went through the same thing, supporting someone that a lot of people didn't like. Then we both found God. And I'm about to make Jesus is King Part 2. It's quiet, huh?
Great. I have nothing to say about that because you guys are definitely on a different journey. But you know, if you can find similarity in that, then that's good for you. Yeah. No, but like I respect like Pablo and like all that. Like I get it now. Like I understand why people are about it. But yeah, my Kanye ranking of his albums changes based on like all that I've gone through, where I'm in my life.
I don't know.
You know, I'll revisit some shit and I'm like, yo, I get that now. You know?
I go dark, Twisted Fantasy, College Dropout. That's it. I can't for the rest of
Yeah, like it's too. I would have to like literally. It's like a task. Like I have to sit down, write it, and then like switch it around and write it. Like I don't know, and then it changes, and I was like, But Kanye West, honestly, gotta hate to love him, love to hate him.
Yo, how do you feel about open relationships?
Like to be in one, or how do I?
No,
feel about it?
not me. Because this is how my whole. I was talking to this with my friends. I would never want to be in an open relationship because I don't want to share my girl, but I'll share your girl.
I hate you.
No, yo, that's
I get that. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like I'm talking to this one girl, she's in an open relationship, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to, you know,
I'm trying to explore my options.
trying to dicky do you, but
Yikes, dude!
bro, no,
I'm gonna
it's
get
just-
banned from like all platforms. Like,
No,
Yeah.
just because like, I don't know. Wouldn't you? I don't know. I just.
this is how I feel about it. Open relationships are interesting. Like, I'm not judging anybody who's in one. If you can make
No, I
it work
wouldn't-
for you,
Yo,
good
that's
for you.
the thing though. That's if you can make it work, cool.
I feel like if both people are on the same page, that's perfect. I'm not down for it if somebody is like, oh, I don't want to break up with this person, let's just be in an open relationship, and the other person agrees with it because they don't want to lose that person. If
Then it's like, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Then that's
if it's
just
a
like,
foundation based on insecurity and not being able to let go of each other and not really wanting to be together, but also not being able to let, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I'm not really down for it because that's not really an open relationship. You're just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're both like very clear and like on that same page, good for you. Live your best life. I personally could not be in an open relationship because again, coming back to the whole loyalty thing, it would like just mess me up in that sense. Like I would just like it's just such a. It's not that I don't think the other person, I would be jealous of the other person. It's not that. It's just that I personally couldn't do that.
yeah.
Like if I'm devoted and loyal to one person in that
That's
one
the only
relationship,
person.
that's all I can.
But
Like
wouldn't
I
that be kinda
can't.
scary? Like, what if like you have an open relationship and you and that person are good, then this other guy comes in, and what if that girl goes off with that guy? And
I
you know what
guess,
mean? And then
yeah,
you're kind
I
of
know.
like, yo,
So that's your own insecurity stemming, right? People have to be very secure,
Yo.
especially if you're not doing the same thing. You're gonna have that insecurity.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So for me, it would never work, is because I personally can only. I'm like, my loyalty is very important to me, right? Like I couldn't be like, oh, I couldn't justify being with two people at the same time to myself. I just can't do. It's not in me, right?
Yeah.
Which is cool if you can. That I'm not saying it's something that you need to justify to yourself. It's just how I feel about loyalty and where my head's at. Dude, I like broke up with someone and I felt loyalty towards them for like a year after still. Like we were fully broken up. It was good.
Really?
Yeah, and even after, it took me a while to be like, like I'm not loyal to this person anymore just because it was so ingrained in me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would never be able to be with somebody and then also be with someone else. That would like mess me up. And then if that person, that's me, right? But then if that person was seeing other people, that would make me hella insecure because I'm like, why can't I do that? What is wrong with? It just would be such a mess of the whole situation for me, just because of where I'm like at in my life, when like where I hold standards for like loyalty and love. My mindset's different in that way, right? So I could never. It would just stem so much into insecurity that it wouldn't even work. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it would be too much work to like for what it's worth. Like I like to have the feeling that like this person is mine, it's my person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't want to share my girl, but I'll share yours.
I don't want to share nothing. That's how you get the coronavirus. Don't share.
Oh man.
That's how you get STIs, and that's how you also get the coronavirus.
STIs.
If you have sex, you will get pregnant and die.
You will die. Oh man. Yeah, no, that's legit. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know, man. I was going through my friends' Tinder, and a lot of guys are just fucking.
I want to go through guys' Tinders all the time because I want to see what like other girls' profiles are like, right? I'm just like, I wonder what the.
You want to see mine?
I will see yours later. I won't see it on camera. But like, I always want to like. I feel like guys don't put any effort into their profiles as girls.
I put effort. You want to see mine?
I feel like guys don't put
on some
effort.
girls. I put the picture of me on Global News. I was like, yo, I'm famous. Get with me, bro. I want to just be fucking booed up so I don't have to talk.
Oh, what a vibe, honestly.
I want to be booed up so we don't have to say shit to each other.
Dude, actual mood. I only want to be in a relationship because I can stop trying to be one. Like,
I could just sit and she could be like, we'll be chilling, you know, we'll be on TikTok.
I can just be sitting.
It would be silent. We don't have to say a word, but no, like, yo, we good.
Honestly.
It's like, oh my god, bro.
And be done with it. Just be done with the whole thing.
At the same time, this is good because like I need to get better at interview questions. And when I interview people,
he's like using it as a professional.
I'm using it as like a learning lesson, so I'm out here like, oh, so you know, why did this happen? What was the reason for this? Huh?
Oh, that's so interesting. You're so interesting.
So when that happened, was it because of this? And it's like, yo, I'm just pulling shit out my ass at this point.
But like,
do you like makeup? Is what I'm asking at one point.
About makeup?
No, I'm joking. That's Rudy Gobert. That's what he said. He slid into he commented on some IG model's picture and was like, do you like makeup? And everyone roasted the shit out of him.
Yo, if he gets it in, what are you gonna do, right? Why are you mad?
Because that's the shot you're gonna take? Do you like makeup?
Why not? If it works. What do you mean? Anytime a basketball player is like
makeup?
Yo, if you see a 3-pointer, just shoot it. Doesn't matter where it's from. Like, shoot it.
Actually, that's how Valentine's Day.
How are you gonna not? Why are you not? Yeah, Mans was out here actually shooting a shot on Valentine's Day. I'm like, what is up with
everyone? I messaged my
ex.
It
honestly worked out.
I messaged my ex since like grade 11.
He was like shooting a shot so hard on Valentine's Day.
Oh, take that part out. I forgot. She might see this. Actually, no, she's not gonna see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not gonna see this because like
I don't care if
her life's better.
But also, he was shooting his shot like no other. Like he even texted me like as a trial base. I'm like, you're hitting the back.
Trial base? No, that was a real shot, and it landed. She's on the roster now.
Bye. Don't be spreading rumors about me like that. I don't know what a roster is. Never had one. I don't know what that is.
Yo, man.
I'm just a coach.
Yo, man. Fuck, man. But yeah, Valentine's Day was lit.
I'm very happy that you are out here living your best now.
Yo, it's a whole new world out there.
It really is. Mans is cheesing. His energy's different. He's looking good. He's
Valentine's Day, how smiley I was the whole game.
Yeah. You know what? I can't even hate on him shooting his shot on Valentine's Day because it really did.
It worked out.
It did work out. So
I was cheesing, bro.
He was out here. And honestly, if anybody deserves to have their shot work out on Valentine's Day, it's Josh.
That reminds me, I gotta reply back to this girl. Woo! I don't want to reply back to her because she's. I have to go see her on the weekend. I'm always fucking busy and fucking. Come on, bro.
It's so hard to see.
So busy all the time now. That's crazy as well.
Thank you for making time for me then.
Oh, 1000%. I always make time for the people I care about. My life can be busy as hell, but I will make time for you.
They died.
But no.
You know what's funny? My videocast has just become a platform for men to pander to women in a very direct way. I am like,
yeah, yo, shout me out. Come on.
That's sick. Okay, I'll put your IG right here.
Not my BCIT one, please.
never the BCIT one.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I can tell them about all the texts I sent you about the virus.
Yeah, Josh just like sends me random texts sometimes, just like weird. I post it. I feel like a lot of them.
Oh yeah, a lot of them post the first one. Did you see the other one?
Yeah, he's out here just like.
I always text him at like midnight because you know that shit's hilarious first and foremost.
Let me read this text out to you guys. He said, randomly, literally at midnight, at 12 a.m. on the dot, the NBA getting canceled got me thinking about how I canceled you out and didn't step up and be a man when you needed me. I just wish things were differently. Oh, I just wish things went differently than they did. You don't have to respond. I just had to get this off my chest. Why? I had literally seen him this day, like 3 hours before this text, and I was like, why you sent that to me? And he just like, I'm about to send this to every girl on my phone, but I want to start with the best one. I'm just practice for men to like hit on girls. That's what it is.
No, you weren't practice. I was getting my first shot, best shot off with you. Yeah, I'm lovable, bro.
I'm lovable, bro. And then he texted me again.
Last night?
Yeah, last night. So this was 2 days ago, and then he texted me again last night saying, just checking to make sure you good. It's getting crazy out there, ... The NBA suspended all its games the same way I should have when I was with you, ... Be safe. I love you. I was like, your jokes. I didn't say back. I'm like, sick. What else, right? Like, thanks for sitting in the car with me, Josh, and thank you for letting me sit in actually your car. This is not my car, and that's why we're on a difference. But yes, thank you for sitting in the car with me.
No worries.
I hope you had a good time.
I did, bro. I wish we could do this forever. We should live stream it next.
We could. And then get like questions.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
Then,
let me know if you want that for us to live stream this on my Instagram or something, and you guys can answer questions. I'll ask questions. Can't talk. But yes, thank you, and I'm sure Josh will be around.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm sure Josh will come around.
New life stories.
Yeah. So, okay, bye.
Okay. I can do it. I can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta do it. You gotta do it.
No, I'm not gonna do this. Leave me alone.